Hello Sagittarius, welcome, it's Sandra here from Wolf Moon Tarot. I hope you're all well wherever you are. This is your reading for the 17th through to the 23rd of January 2022, or thereabouts. It could resonate a little bit beyond those dates. It is a general reading, Sagittarius, so please take what resonates with you, leave the rest behind. It'll be for somebody else at this time. But let's see. But before we start, I'd just like to quickly say that on the 17th of January, with the beginning of the dates for this reading, we've got a full moon, a beautiful, vibrant full moon, and hopefully it's a clear sky, so we'll be going to be able to see it and appreciate it. But this full moon is called the wolf moon, and historically that's because it was noticed that the wolves seem to be howling a lot more at this time. But of course we know now that wolves howl for lots and lots of different reasons. All right, but in the northern hemisphere where I am, it's the dead of winter. We're right in the heart of winter. But of course for many of you, you'll be in the southern hemisphere. And in the middle of your summertime. But nevertheless, no matter where you are, this wolf moon brings in a time of transformation and introspection. So, it's time to figure out what you need to have for a successful life. So it's a good time to be doing that. That's what the energies are bringing in. But enough said. I won't say any more about that now. But it's quite an exciting time. So let's get started with your reading, Sagittarius. So we'll start with the Oracle of Visions. So what is it important for Sagittarius to be aware of or consider at this time, please? All right, first of all, we have number 48, and this talks about choices, risks and consequences. So this energy, this depiction reminds me very much of Pandora's box. So Pandora opening the box that she knows she shouldn't really open, and letting out lots of energies, lots of spirit, if you like. But once they're out, she can't put it back, she can't close it again, and she wasn't sure what was in the box and what would come out. So yes, this is about when we make choices, we have to face consequences. And when we take risks, we then have to face consequences, don't we? According to, how they develop. All right, I'm going to put that to one side. Okay. And we'll just get one more, please. One more for Sagittarius. All right, so here we have number 34, and this talks about breaking free, chasing a dream perhaps, coming off the treadmill, and, breaking free and, going off on an adventure perhaps, or, trying to experience something different. All right, we'll see where those two energies fit in with the rest of your reading in a little while. But let's get into the tarot now and get some more information. So I'm using the Druid Craft Tarot deck here for anybody who's interested. So what do we have for Sagittarius at this time? What's important for Sagittarius to know, to consider, to be aware of? 17th to the 23rd of January 2022. Do that again. I went a little bit higgledy-piggledy. So we have the heart of your reading, Sagittarius, the root of the matter, past influences, what's on your mind at this time, the future going forward, and then something else that your guides would like to say to you. And at the bottom of the deck we have the Three of Wands, and this is a time of waiting. Something promising coming in. You know something's coming in because the plants you planted have got growth here. They're growing and evolving. So you know that something's coming in as a result of hard work and your planning. But it's just a time of waiting now. So we'll clarify the cards on the table using the Gilded Tarot by Shiri Marachetti. So could we clarify all the cards on the table, please, for Sagittarius at this time? Clarify all the cards on the table, please, for Sagittarius. And at the bottom of the deck, now we've got the Five of Swords. Right, this is somebody who's very much in their ego here. Somebody who likes to win at all costs. Quite a self-serving energy here. As long as they win all the swords on the battlefield, that's all that matters. Alright, so somebody's got a very self-interest. Alright, so let's see. Right, we've got two kings at the heart of your reading, Sagittarius. We've got the King of Pentacles and we've got the King of Cups. They're not gender specific, it's the energy of the kings. And of course the kings are at the top of their game. They're very much on their throne, their individual thrones. So they're masters of their suit. So the lead card is the King of Pentacles, and this is somebody who's very good at managing money, could be working for themselves, very good at managing money, what comes in, what goes out, very grounded, pragmatic, very grounded, stable. It's a stable energy here. Now this could be reflecting an aspect of yourself, Sagittarius, or it could be reflecting somebody connected to you, or it's purely the energy of Pentacles. A very strong energy of Pentacles, which is to do with money, finance, inheritance, investments, gifts, work, career, you know, so you get the idea, Sagittarius. Now, the clarifier is the King of Cups, so I just feel that this is saying that, you know, whoever or whatever the King of Pentacles is referring to, this is somebody who is very much in touch with their emotions. They know how to manage their emotions, and they often operate from their heart base. You know, it doesn't mean to say they don't think things through or think logically, of course, but they also link in with what's important for their heart. So it's a very caring and nurturing, meditative energy that comes in from the King of Cups, who, you know, is open to offering love, kindness and caring and nurturing. And I feel that this is reflecting the same person, and this could well be reflecting yourself, Sagittarius. At the root of this, we have the King of Swords. So we've got three kings on the table now. The King of Swords and the Ace of Wands. The King of Swords is pure. This is about logic, thinking things through, getting clarity on situations, not allowing. Unlike the King of Cups, the King of Swords does not allow his emotions or his heart center to interfere with his thought processes. This is pure logic here going on here. Sometimes the King of Swords can represent a decision making in for example, it could be something to do with a legal situation, the police, the courts, somebody in education it could be. But this is very much an energy of giving deep thought to something. And you can see the King of Swords is holding his sword, and he's ready, and he will cut away that which no longer serves him. He's up away from the water of emotion, is on high ground here, on his throne, but thinking things through. And this has already happened, this is already in place, because this is at the root of the situation. And the clarifier is the Ace of Wands. So the King of Swords giving some deep thought to some form of a creative, passionate, new opportunity. Okay. Right, so past influences. We have the Eight of Cups and the Knight of Wands. All right, so the past influences here are somebody moving on, leaving, moving on from a situation that did serve them well in the past and had meaning, but no longer holds the same meaning. The cups all look quite dry and empty here. So something has, lost its meaning or purpose. And so this person is now walking away, leaving, but looking for their ninth cup, having to leave the 8 cups to find the ninth cup. And the ninth cup, of course, is wish fulfillment. Going and looking for their wish fulfillment. We have an eclipse here, an eclipse of the moon here. So I feel that something has, been eclipsed. Something had to end, ready for new opportunities, new beginnings. But it meant somebody walking away, either mentally, physically, or emotionally, or all three. You could have been just walking away, leaving a situation rather than a person. It could be leaving a job, for example. So it could be anything. But it's definitely a moving on energy, looking for wish fulfillment. And of course, with the Knight of Wands, and for me as a reader, this is very much about moving home, changing environment. So leaving, moving on, but also a change of environment, which could be moving home, a change of job, career. So take it how it resonates with you, Sagittarius. So what's on your mind at the moment? Okay. Well, we have the Queen of Cups, and we've got the Six of Swords. So we have the King of Cups and the Queen of Cups on the table. The Queen of Cups, again, is a very spiritual energy, the Queen of Cups. She's Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer energy. And the cups are very much about emotion, water, our emotions, sensitivities, nurturing, dreams, fantasy dreams. But the Queen of Cups, again, is as she's come off her throne here, and she's just dipping her toe of one foot into a water of emotion. But she's holding her cup in front of her. It's almost like she's harnessing the energy of the full moon here. All right, so this is what you're thinking about, Sagittarius. Now, this could be an aspect of yourself, again, not gender specific. Or this could be somebody you're thinking about, somebody connected to you, perhaps, who very much operates from their heart, very much in touch with their heart centre and emotions. But the clarifier is the Six of Swords, and this represents, again, leaving a situation, moving on in some way, taking all the swords with you, so taking your thoughts, your communication, your sense of, being strategic, perhaps, as you move on out of troubled waters, looking for calmer waters. But of course, this is what you're thinking about. And I feel it's about your heart, the Queen of Cups energy, now as part of yourself, Sagittarius, having to leave troubled waters and moving on. And that's what's on your mind at the moment. Because as we can see, you know, there has been a self-serving energy around the Five of Swords. Okay. Right. Oh gosh. I'm going to have to get some clarifiers with. We've got 2 towers. Going forward, we've got 2 towers, Sagittarius. I just very quickly have to say this reading won't be for everybody. It'll be for somebody though, or for a small handful of you, but this is certainly for somebody here. We have 2 towers. I'm going to clarify them. But as you probably know, if you follow my readings or have an understanding of tarot, the tower is a revelation. There's something that's going to come, something's going to happen quite dramatically. It could be a shock, or it certainly be something coming out of the blue that you're not expecting. And it's to do with we all build many towers simultaneously in our life, going through our lives. But some towers are built to last and some aren't built to last, and they crumble. And we see here the universe sending a bolt of lightning down in both depictions to bring the tower down, because it's already crumbling and it needs to come to an end. Something has got to come to an end and be razed to the ground. So it's one of your towers, Sagittarius, that is going to be razed to the ground here. The bolt of lightning can often be a gift of love from the universe, that it won't feel like it at the time, but in the future, looking back, you'll get an understanding of why this had to happen. But at the time, yes, it's going to be very difficult. I'm going to get some more information before we have a look at what your guides want to say. Right, using the Lightseers Tarot. Right, could we have more information, please, about the Tower going forward for Sagittarius? Some more information, please, concerning the Tower for Sagittarius going forward. Why is the Tower here? ×2. Why is the Tower here going forward for Sagittarius? And of course the Tower is a major arcana, so it's a significant event within itself. Could we clarify the Tower, please? Okay, well, we have a card that's jumped out, so I will take this one. But this is the World, and this is saying there's an old cycle completing now. Something's finishing. That's which is no surprise, is it? But it's going to open the doorway for a new beginning, new opportunity, going in a new direction. It's going to release old burdens, old situations that need to be released, Sagittarius. So I'm just going to put that to one side. So why is the Tower here? Alright, we have 2 cards that are jumped out, so I'll just have a quick look at them. We've got the King of Cups again, and the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, so the King of Cups again, very much Pisces energy here. We've got the fish hanging around the King of Cups neck. He's very meditative, very much to do with his emotions here. But the clarifier is the Queen of Pentacles, and again we had the King of Pentacles at the heart of the reading. So I just feel there's something to do with money going on here. that's going to affect your King of Cups energy. So I'm just going to put those two back in. Why is the Tower here, please? Why is the Tower here? For Sagittarius. Two more, please. Right, so we have a card that's jumped out. It's the Eight of Pentacles, and this is the hard work energy. This is being very focused, burning the candles at both ends. Being very focused on what you're doing, managing tasks, keeping the cogs going, working hard to bring the money in, to earn the money. So I'm going to put that next to the World. Okay. Two more. And one more. Okay, so connected here with the first tower we had, we've got the Ace of Cups and we've got the Three of Cups. The Ace of Cups it's some form of new beginning to do with the heart, something that's in its early stages, something that's meaningful for your heart centre. However, for me as a reader with this particular depiction, this is about looking after your heart. I feel this is saying there's something that's going to be affecting your heart. You need to look after your heart here, your heart centre. It could be concerning a new love or a deepening of love within a relationship. But it's something that has held promise, to do with your emotions, to do with your heart centre. But this Tower, you've got to protect your heart here. And I feel that's the main message, what the Ace of Cups is saying. And of course the Three of Cups. Now, there are different layers to this energy. But for me, as a reader, this is very much about third-party situation. And that's why you've got to look after your heart. The third-party situation could be somebody else getting in the way of a relationship. It could be somebody's addiction or obsession or illness that gets in the way of a relationship. Whatever it is, I feel the other layer here is about having to turn your back on this, on somebody or a situation, to follow your dreams and to follow your own star. And then connected to the second tower, we have the Ten of Pentacles and the Strength card. So this is something to do with a family situation. I feel it could be to do with money and finances within a family situation. And you've got to be strong. You've got to draw on your strength and your inner strength and your energies, because you're very nurturing, caring here. We can see the depiction looking after the lamb. The young lady is wearing her heart around her neck, so it's on full display. And she's looking after the lamb. So very sensitive, caring, nurturing energy. But you've got to draw on your inner strength here. You've got to draw on your Leo energy, on the lion energy. When this tower happens, and it's to do with finances within a family situation. All right. And the Ten of Wands. So, yes, having to leave, move on, pack your bags. You know, share the burden, share the load, and hopefully you've got somebody you can share this load with, Sagittarius. And as I say, it can be physically leaving, moving on, or it's emotionally, mentally, or it could be a combination of all three. But certainly with this particular depiction, if you can share the load, it makes the going a lot easier. You see, the young woman has come down the mountain. She's not going up the mountain, which is the usual depiction with the Ten of Wands. So yeah, so she's coming down. So the going will be easier if you can share your load, share this experience, get support from others around you, Sagittarius. But there's some form of, the towers are bringing in an ending of an old cycle, but it's opening the gateway up for a new beginning. But we've also got the Eight of Pentacles, of course, here, that's on the table. So it's something to do with, and I'm just drawn to the fact the young lady's got her back, and I feel this is saying, don't take your eye off the ball here. If you're working hard, you know, burning the candles at both ends, keeping things going, but you've got your back, you know, don't turn your back on, don't miss a situation that's coming in. Don't become too distracted. You know, there's a need to turn around and face something that's building up, I feel. Right, now let's see what your... Oh, before we look at that, I'm just drawn again to the first two energies. And remember the first one, which I said, it does remind me of Pandora's box. And this is, something's been revealed, something's been revealed, opened up, and something, you're going to become aware of something, I feel. Something, it's like the cat being let out of the bag. It's that sort of an energy. But there's consequences coming in for somebody as a result. And it's to do with somebody breaking away. It's somebody chasing a dream, breaking away from what's normal, what's usual, and breaking away. But I feel that whoever this is to do with, there are consequences then to be faced. Okay. Well, so it's quite a deep reading, as I think you can appreciate. There's it could well be to do with the Five of Swords energy. Somebody has got this energy. Somebody with a large ego, self-serving, wanting to have everything. All right, let's see what your guides want to say to you. Okay. We have the Two of Cups and the Six of Cups. And what your guides are saying is something about a relationship. This is a close relationship. And it's either an intimate one for some of you, or this is a close family, somebody in the family. I say that because we've got the Six of Cups. And the Six of Cups, this is people who've been in your life for a long time, family. Often, it's usually family. It can be close friendships, you know, but people that have been around and connected to you, very much connected to you, over a long period of time. It can be involving children, as we see here. And all the cups are full of flowers, so there's, you know, there's been happy times in the past. So it's somebody connected, this is to do with somebody who's been in your life for a long time. And it's a relationship, it's a close relationship. I feel what your guides are saying is, just in case you weren't sure what's going on the table, that this is what it's to do with. Gosh. Well, let's see. Let's get some more information. So, what else can you tell Sagittarius, please, concerning this reading? And remember, Sagittarius, it won't be for all of you. It won't be for everybody. But perhaps whoever it's for, you will be able to recognise your story that's evolved on the table here. So what else for Sagittarius, please? Alright Sagittarius, we have cleansing water, so purification activates vibrant life force. And gates of triumph, success expands in your life. Alright, now, cleansing water, so this is very much about nurturing yourself, looking after yourself. Whatever it is, whether it's booking in for a massage, having a soak in the bath, having a shower, being in nature, being by water, whatever it is, this is about washing off the old debris, getting rid of that which is clogging the pores, you know, holding you back. And this purification activates your vibrant life force. And the gates of triumph. Now, where you are at the moment seems quite dark, as you can see with the picture here. But at some point, and I feel it'll be after whatever this tower is bringing in, it's going to open the gates here to the gates of triumph for you to be able to walk through ahead for a new sunrise, and success will then expand in your life. But there's something clearly needs to be cleared and dealt with first for your Sagittarius. Alright, I'm just going to ask for... Right, could we have some more information, please, for Sagittarius? Is there anything else for Sagittarius, please? Anything else that you can say to Sagittarius to conclude this reading? Is there anything else for Sagittarius? Alright Sagittarius, we have the Fool, and this is saying there is going to be a leap of faith, there is going to be a new beginning for you. And there's information going to be coming in to do with this new beginning. There's going to be a message being delivered quite quickly, new information coming in. And we have the Knight of Cups, and the information coming in is delivering something about love. And it could be to do with new love or a deepening of a love, but it's something to do with love and relationships, but also something, it could be anything. It doesn't have to be love and relationships. It's anything that makes your heart sing, basically. Anything that's meaningful for your heart, for your emotions. And that's what's going to be delivered. And that is what's going to give you clarification on this new beginning, this leap of faith. And I feel it's something to do with a new financial opportunity, a new work or career opportunity, or something to do with finances. And I feel that's what the message is that's going to be delivered. It's going to make your heart sing, it's going to be meaningful for you. And it's going to give you a new opportunity for a new beginning. All right, Sagittarius, I'm going to leave it there. Whoever this was for, I hope this reading has given you some clarity and support on your situation. As difficult as I can see things are, I just feel that what the reading in summary is saying, something needs to be cleared, ready for this new beginning that's important for your heart centre to come in. Look after your heart. Try not to take your eye off the ball, because there is a Five of Swords, a self-serving energy that's around at this time. But look after yourself, Sagittarius. Good luck. And until next time, bye-bye for now.